Morning, Tuesday the 13th of July. I'm just letting you have another look at these sweet peas. They've come back on leaps and bounds. I spent quite a bit of time taking the seed pods off, but we'll see how they go. I think we're heading towards letting the seeds come on. Tomatoes, Sweet Million. I've had one or two off. We're getting some nice colour on them now. This is a Shirley, doing well, and San Marzano, also doing well. These are zinnias. Apparently they grow up to 3 foot, so we'll have to wait and see what that turns out to be. Congo beans are still producing nice beans, but we're not going to be needing any till the weekend. We give quite a few away of what I harvested the other day, Sunday, so we'll allow them to grow a little bit. The potatoes for end of September, beginning of October are coming on nicely. These were the last two that I sowed on the end there, so they're quite a bit behind the other 4. Sweet peas on side at greenhouse are looking well. I think if any that I let go to seed, it might be this batch, because there's some nice colours in there. Okay, we've got the Crimson Crush tomatoes. They never seem to look very well to me. I don't know why. You know, they're strong enough, but no. That Crimson Crush looks totally different. And then we've got another Shirley. Plenty of tomatoes on, and another Crimson Crush. Okie dokie. We have got Sun Gold, and you can probably tell by the empty spaces I've had quite a few off. Yeah. Okay. The potatoes for the single seed challenge. They've had the flowers on, and we're starting to get yellow bits on the bottom, so I don't know how long they're going to stay green, but we'll take it as it comes. Now we've got the 2 remaining kohlrabi, but I have got another 8, I believe it is, in the greenhouse of sown seeds. Okay, beetroot. I'm not happy with these beetroot at all. The germination is absolute crap. And I'll tell you what I think it is. When I first started doing this garden, 2017, you got beetroot seeds and they were enormous. Now you're getting bits, and I think the crafty buggers are crushing them and telling them you've got 100 bloody seeds when you probably only got about 20. Okay. In here, the Swedes are doing well. I think we're going to get at least 2 good ones, maybe 3 good ones. So yeah, doing okay. This spring cabbage, I think we're going to finish up taking it out as leaves, because it's not tending to heart up at all. So yeah, we might have that. Then we've got 2 tubs of turnips, and this is why I'm annoyed. This tub and that tub is full of beetroot, and what have we got? 2 seedlings. And 2 seedlings there, and that's it. So not very happy. I've decided to put some carrots in here, but looks like the rain we've had yesterday's flattened one or two. Okay, we'll have a look round the other side. Okay, in this box we've got Savoy cabbages, and they're icing up nice and firm. We're doing rather well with these. And cauliflower, that is the only one that we've got left out of the four that well, I can't call fine. They were okay up to Friday last week. The one I took out for Sunday lunch was okay, just caught it in time, but there were three that had blown. Well, two that was in here, and there was one in here, all blown. So I took all the outsides off, and I froze the middles. So we'll just have to wait and see what they turn out like. The cabbage that I put in here a couple of weeks ago are growing like crazy. And these are the Durham earlies. And these beetroot are not doing too bad, but they're a fair way to go yet. Okay, so it looks like over the next couple of weeks we'll be having Savoy cabbage for dinner. Okie dokie. Okay, these are the mulatto beans. Not doing a fantastic amount. I think I've seen a couple of flowers. Nothing spectacular. And then we have these French green beans, and we had a really good harvest of these the other day. Really good harvest. I have put some extra compost in that bin just to see what develops. Of course, these are the Cobra, but there seems to be quite a lot on for another harvest, so it might be a case of giving more of these away. I mean, look at the size of them now. Yeah. The few remaining garden peas, they've not been brilliant. Been a lot on, well, the ones I had at this side, been a lot on, but as soon as they get to a decent size, they're not very tasty at all. They're certainly not sweet. And of course the onion bed, the onions are starting to bulb up a little bit, but because they're all laid down at the moment, I can't really tell whether any's gone to seed or not, but we'll just take it as it comes. We had really heavy rain yesterday. This bin was half full before the rain came at lunchtime, and now it's within 6 inches of the top. The carrots, they all seem to be doing well. I've had a delve about in here this morning, and there's some nice sized carrots on, so I think before let them go to ruin, because I had one that had gone to seed, and I think there's another one there gone to seed, and if you take them out and leave the hole, that's when the carrot root fly gets in. Up top here we've got the touchant, and I've had a feel around there, and there's some nice sized carrots in there also. This one is Autumn King, and some nice sized carrots in there also, so I think it's going to be a case of very shortly taking the tops off. Then we come down onto the box of Pongo beans again, and some North Holland Blood Red onions in the back. Yeah, I've removed that big tub I had here with the courgette plant in it. Not for us. No, so it's gone. We shall not bother no more. Okay. Now the thing that I am most pleased about is these. I have never been able to grow runner beans. And look at them. I mean, some of them's really come on. Unbelievable. And it's not just this plant. It's these as well. Now I can see these growing from out of the window where I see, if I sit watching television and look across, I can actually see these growing. Unbelievable. So we're going to have quite a lot for the freezer, which is good, which is what I was aiming for. Okie dokie. Okay, Susan's strawberries are finished, so I've chopped them all down and I've had to remove parts of some of them. These are the new hopefuls for next year, and I've got more on the table over there as runners. So yeah, catering for next year already. That will do for this one. Bye for now. Now we'll have a look round the greenhouse. These are Shirley's, and they're all looking good, looking really good. And then we've got Sun Gold again. You can see where there's tomatoes missing, so we've had a good harvest of these as well. And we've now started to get a couple of the Alicantes starting to change colour, which I'm pleased about. The Marmande on this plant that had the biggest one on, there's them three now to ripen up, and then that plant will come out. We've got some already ripening there nicely, but we've also got some up the top here. Okie dokie. These are Super Mama, and they are a proper size. I mean, look at them. Unbelievable. And there's plenty on. Now the disappointing one was this one at this side. This was a super sauce, but this is the only one that I've left on. The rest I've removed. So that's why I've took this one out and put a gherkin plant in, and the other one at this side that was struggling, I've also put a gherkin plant in. The peppers are doing well. Plenty of peppers on, just wanting them now to change colour. I sowed these seeds the other day. I did do a video, but I felt it went on for too long. So we've got all year round cauliflower that's not showing as yet. Savoy cabbage, out of 4 we've only got 1. Earliest of all cabbage, they've all come up. And the kohlrabi, we've got 6 pots out of 8 that's come up. And this is my second batch of broad beans. I've 19 there, and I've got 12 planted direct into the raised bed where I had the garden peas. So we'll hope for the best with those. And cucumbers, we've had a mashing. We've had a proper mashing off this plant. So, yep, doing well. I've got this down as a Ladiva, but I'm not sure whether it is. So, we'll have to wait and see while we get some fruit on to find out what it is. I think I might have made a mistake with the labelling up on this one, but we've had plenty of fruit off, loads of fruit off, so we've done well with those this year, cannot grumble. Okay, I'm going to have a look in the veggie pod now. Okay, this is the Saladin lettuce. We really like this one, so we'll have to wait and see. Then there's a row of French Bretford radish, and then beetroot. They're coming along nicely. I don't know what the heck this one is. It's coming on nicely. And then more lettuce. I can never remember what the variety is of this one. But yeah, looking good. And then pepper plants I've put in here, so I can get seedlings onto the shelves. So yeah, I think that concludes the tour for today. These are the potatoes for the Erica's shop bought potato challenge. 4 pots there and 2 pots at this side. And by the look of these in here, these might not be all that long before they're out. So still plenty going on. Okay, we will leave you with this view. Bye for now.